Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm still having remembrance. I taught y'all that word. You know, I'm the definition guy. Call me the definition pastor. Pastor definition. I'm moving this chair. I want y'all to remember, if y'all came last week, why I'm moving this chair. Because last week we was talking about, you know, shifting to position, right? Well, I'm trying to shift this chair into position so I can get ready and talk about some things today. How y'all doing this morning, man? First of all, give yourself a round of applause for being here. Man, hey, look. Hey, them kids out of school, I know y'all wish it was one more day, but it ain't until August. So what you gonna do? You know, last week I was telling y'all to shift the position. Yes, there's a shift happening right now. Part of the shift was these kids getting out of school. Make sure you have enough meal prepared for them because they're gonna keep asking you and they're gonna keep telling you they're hungry even though they don't eat all their food. Number two, keep them busy. You got some time, you know what I'm saying, go over some things that, you know, they needed to work on during the school year. You know, pay attention to them. You can learn a lot about yourself by paying attention to them. And have some time for them. Have some time for them because the summer can take them away. Yeah, the summer can take them away. What I mean by the summer can take them away, if you're too busy trying to do what you got to do to make sure that the bill's paid and everything else is in order, and you forget about them, be careful because you don't know who could be teaching them. You don't know what's teaching them. Don't just give them phones and tablets and tell them to go on over there in the corner and give them a Hostess Twinkie. You understand what I'm saying? Talk to them a little bit. Get them off their phone. Get them off that zombie device. And stop giving them kids them Twinkies. They're going to be built like bell peppers. Ooh, I got to stand up for this one. I can't even sit down. Let me put this chair in position. Last week we was talking about wandering in the wilderness. Now, you should be out the wilderness today. All right? And so we should be in the promised land today. It only took 7 to 10 business days. It's supposed to take 7 to 10 business days, just like that credit card you lost. To get back to you. So right now, 7 to 10 days over with, man. We ought to be in the promised land. All right? Today's title is Good Friend, Don't Forget. Good Friend, Don't Forget. I'm going to go Proverbs 3. I got 1 through 12, but how I'm going to shift and move, we're probably just going to get to 3. But I want y'all to go get your Bibles and go to 12 when you get a chance after I go to 3. Okay, make sure you do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Those for the ones who, yes. First of all, let me give thanks. Let me give thanks to my Creator. Let me give thanks to the Most High. Let me tell Him that I appreciate everything that was created, including me and including the people that's watching. Thank you for putting us together, and thank you for making us move in one motion. Thank you for the understanding that you give us. Thank you for the clarity that we need. Thank you for the love that we show by being here in the morning time. Thank you for being an example of what love is for us to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning and other times in other places. And that we all share one thing in common. And that one thing that we share in common, it is love, because we all here to make sure that we get what we need. We are getting proper nutrients. Not nutrients from food, but nutrition from the word, the true word. And that we get understanding. Because we don't get no understanding, we're not going to understand how this thing really works. We're not going to understand how to put all the colors together on a Rubik's Cube. And we thank you for letting us come together, all different colors that we are, and that we put all the colors together and we all become one. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, that was a good one. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me. I know. Because I know who I am.
All right, then.
I know exactly who I am. I know exactly that I'm someone or something that has power and authority or influence. I'm a master and a ruler.
Okay.
Okay, now I said that. Now I want you to say it, and you could just go right along with me. I'm not going to say repeat after me. What I am going to do is, you got to recognize who you are. And before I even get into all this, we're going to recognize who we are today. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me educate you a little bit. How many times Lord is in the Bible? I'm going to let you simmer on it a little bit. How many times is Lord in the Bible? Lord. And now, this is the time to empower yourself. If you have low self-esteem right now, if something happened to you in your wilderness on your way to the promised land, and someone over there that was following you tried to make sure that y'all don't get there, or make sure that you don't get there, or it's some people up there that's paying attention that need to get there, and the only way they know how is because you the Bible, and you they Christ, or you they Lord, because again, I'm going to get to it. This is for you. This Lord's for you. On backside, I didn't say bud. Lord, come on, y'all. Let's power ourselves this morning.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Someone or something having power, authority, or influence, master or ruler.
Yeah.
I'm a master and a ruler.
All right, now.
I'm not going to be either or.
Okay.
Because I'm both of them.
Yeah.
Okay? Someone or something having power.
Yeah.
I got power, Jack.
That's right.
I know I got power. Stop letting people take power away from you. Yeah, they always trying to look for something in your life that they feel that it wasn't right. They going to tell you that that was a wrong move. It was not a wrong move. You made a choice. You made a choice. And whatever happened in that choice, look at my hand. Look at my hand. Whatever happened in the choice, this is what happened. See that the little zodiac table, they got a certain zodiac that has a scale.
That's right.
Okay. I know a little bit. Let's go back to Egypt. Let's go back. Come on. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Okay, in Egypt. In the Book of the Dead. When you in the afterlife, they had some people that was in position and they had a scale. That scale determined whether you was going to the afterlife or not.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all go check this out. I'm not making this up. Y'all go check this out. That's truth. Why is the scale showing up everywhere? Well, think about it. When you make a choice or you make a decision, the scale popping up automatically.
That's right.
You know why it's popping up automatically? Because if you do this with your choice or decision, this is going to happen.
That's right.
If you do this with your choice or decision, this is going to happen. Okay, let's play a little game. This is the right and this is the wrong. You made a wrong decision. Guess what? This going to happen.
Yeah.
You make a right decision. Guess what? This going to happen. Either way it go, you still loved.
Talk about it, sir.
Either way it go,
That's
you
right.
still love. You know why you still love? Because A, if you so-called chose the wrong decision, in your wrongness, you was corrected. Who doesn't like to be corrected? This says you have to be corrected in your wrongness, right? You have to be corrected. What do they call that in Christianity? What do they call it in church when you're being corrected? Reproved?
I believe so.
Okay, but you got to be corrected, right? Well, don't nobody want to be corrected, though.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to be corrected. Don't tell me how to do something I already know, but why you did it.
Okay.
Can you explain to yourself why you did it? Don't explain it to me or don't explain it to nobody else. Quit explaining stuff to people. You did it. You did it.
That's it.
Okay. So you made a decision.
Yeah.
You went this way. You made a decision. You went this way. You make the right decision. You feel. You make the right decision. You feel power.
Yeah.
You think you feel good. Or you think you're happy. Or you think, no, that's power. That's what power feels like.
Huh.
That's what power feels like. That's exactly what power. You just empowered yourself. Look at all the video games.
Yeah.
When you level up,
Yeah.
your energy was low. You'd have took many attacks. You'd have been hit. You'd have been punched. You'd have been shot. You'd have been stabbed. But then you level up. The next thing you know, you just like the wrestlers in wrestling. The whole thing is they've been getting beat up the whole match, and then all of a sudden he just pulled his strength. Hulk Hogan was good at it.
Yeah.
He just pulled his strength from somewhere, and then all that power he was getting from knowing who he was and knowing what he could do from taking all that.
Taking all the blows.
Taking all the blows, taking all that abuse. So when you take it, and you embrace that, because this ain't dance through various trials.
Yes, it does.
That's exactly what he was showing us, was he was dancing through those various trials. When he danced through those various trials, he got power, because he knew he was Lord. Back then, them people used to call each other Lord. We don't call each other Lord anymore. We call each other what we've seen, what we've heard.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
We didn't even go validate. We didn't even go pick up a book and go validate and study. We just went off what we heard, what we seen. And what I mean by seen, some was actually there. Some was like seeing some History Channel or seeing something that something happened to some people, something happened to a place, you know. And if it was something bad that happened, what I mean by something bad, if it was molestation, if it was murder, we looked at that with so much anger and hate. And then when you receive that and you receive that and you put that in, and now you might put yourself in position to hate that. Now I want you to think about it. So every time that you collectively see what you hate, you're going to go looking for it. And when you're looking for it, you're going to find it. And when you find it, you're going to hate it. But you forget one thing. You hate yourself.
Ooh. Watch it, sir.
You hate yourself. You hate yourself because you see yourself in it. Because you have abused someone. You have hurt someone. And you don't like it to be done to you, so when you see it be done to somebody else, you hate it. But when you realize, and you actually...
Watch it, sir.
Not justifying that that's what's supposed to be done, but it happens, and it happens, and it happens. It says whatever is done under the sun has already been done. Look, man, I'm gonna get some coins next week, and every time a coin come up, I'm gonna just drop it on the table so you can just hear the noise of the coin dropping. Because I just want to give you some nuggets. I go get some nuggets. We ain't talking about McDonald's 10-piece. We ain't talking about them type of nuggets. We talking about some real nuggets that you can take away. Everything that has been done under the sun has already been done. It's already been done.
That's right.
Molestation's already been done.
Yep.
Murder's already been done. Come on, man. Let's go to Cain and Abel. Can we go to Cain and Abel? That was the first recorded. I'm not saying the first. If you catching what I'm saying. I know some of y'all don't want to wake up this morning. I get it. I know some of y'all don't want to get woke up this morning. But the first recorded probably wasn't the first murder. I said it twice. So the people that's woke and the people that want to wake up, good morning. The first murder was recorded was a brother killing a brother. That's the first one, right? Okay, so why are we surprised when murder happens? I'm not saying, look. I'm not saying, I know, your relative get murdered. I'm not saying that you aren't supposed to have no feeling or emotion, because that's gonna hurt. Because you was close to that relative. But you understand in that, you know, in that murder happens.
Yeah.
How to get ready for it? There's no explanation how you get ready for it, because I don't know who you are. We don't even know who we are until the time comes and we figure out who we are.
That's right.
But if you already know some things, you already have power or authority or influence. You're a master and a ruler. I'm going to say this one more time. Keep it in the context. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to keep it right on this little board right here. We know murder happens.
Yeah.
When it happened to you, how are you supposed to handle it? Well, you can't just go jump right in if you're not saying that you're Lord. We're not going to just jump right here because you might not know that you're Lord. You might be so hurt, you might put yourself, you might shift yourself out of, you done shift yourself out of position. You done shift yourself out of position. Now, the people that know they have power and influence, they can go to the next person and love them. Because love is the greatest one of all, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes love is not words.
Okay.
Sometimes you showing up.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you didn't show up the whole time before the murder. But then when you showed up with the murder, then you just put love into somebody else because they needed to see your face. Not your words.
Yeah.
Not your words. They didn't want your words. What your words gonna do at a time like that?
Yeah.
Your presence.
Yeah.
You know why your presence is important? Because if you come in the presence of the Lord, you come in the presence of the Lord. Don't they sing songs in the choir? Presence of the Lord. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bring it together. Lord. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm not doing this to be goofy because I'm doing this because I know. Presence of the Lord. Let me show you what the presence of the Lord looks like.
Watch yourself, sir.
Now, let me continue. You walk into the room, you walk into the office, you walk into work, you walk into anywhere that you're going, in your presence of the Lord. Okay, this is how you know if you're Lord or not. Because if you come into that position, if you come into that place, if you coming into that shift, and you come and everybody's acting happy to see you, you are Lord. Because you knew when you walked in, you had power and authority over the co-worker that hates on you.
Watch it now.
Because you know, say, man, I got power, authority, or influence. I have authority and influence over the person that stabbed me in my back and I saw the knife. I got power over that. You got power over people who do not appreciate what you do and what you're doing because they mad at what you've done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got people that's mad at you for what you're doing because of what you've done. You got people that's mad at you for what you're doing right now. For what you've done. Because you made progress.
That's right.
Because in your shift, you understood that it was your time to shift and it was your time to get out the wilderness. They are upset because they still in the wilderness and their feet stuck in the ground. Christ. I ain't even got over here yet. But trust me, I got to do this before I even get into this. Christ. Y'all got a few minutes?
Come on.
Just give me a few minutes. Just give me a few minutes. Christ. The title. These are definitions. You can Google it. You can hit that little microphone and say, give me the definition of Lord and give me the definition of Christ. I guarantee this is going to pop up. My face not going to pop up. This is going to pop up. Christ. The title. The title. Also treated as a name given to Jesus. In religion, Jesus existed. I say this again. You see how I didn't say certain religion? In religion, Jesus existed. He was given a name. The name that was given to Jesus was Christ. The title.
Come on.
At the right hand of the Creator, it was Christ. Is it Theos? The circle with the line? I pay attention, sir. Let me draw that. This is God. He draws it just like that. This symbol right here means God, Theos, right? Creator, Almighty. The Almighty right here. Who sits right here?
Yeah.
Who sits right there?
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Jesus who?
Christ. The Christ.
The title also treated as a name given to. So you made in his image. You, me, we made in his image. This is the image. So the reciprocal, come on now. The reciprocal right here is this. Don't them two look alike?
Yep.
They look alike, right?
Yep.
This is the Creator. This is you. On the right hand is Jesus. In Christianity, they say that that's who we need to be like.
Right.
And if you be like him, you must suffer persecution, not prosecution. That too. Persecution and prosecution. Beat, whipped, spit on, talked about, whatever. Everything that happened to him, you signed up for that.
Okay. Okay.
Unemployment people. You go get a job today. They're going to give you a piece of paper. Piece of paper going to look like this. This is going to say job application. You want a job because you want to provide for your family.
Right.
You got to sign your name right here. Right? That's the only way you're going to get the job.
Right.
That's the only way. If you don't sign this paper, you ain't going to get the job.
Gotcha.
You got to fill it out. Okay, so in here, when we're talking about Proverbs, we're talking about the Bible. When you are here and you want to be right here where you belong, because you belong there, it's the position, it's the promised land.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go to no place. You ain't got to go to a certain area. You ain't got to do certain things. You just got to know that you was already in the promised land. What you got to go somewhere for?
Watch it.
Huh? All right. I ain't going to say that now. You made this image. You look like him. Okay. You know you just got to sign up and go through things that he went through for him. You already know that, right? But you love him. Right? You love him.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get cussed out.
Mm.
All right. You love him, but you don't want to get talked about.
Okay.
You love them, but when you love somebody else and somebody didn't appreciate how you love them and you didn't love them, then you got to worry about them trying to come kill you. Let's get out the physical. Let's get out the physical. So a lot of people are upset with you. A lot of people are upset with you because of your success. But they manage your success because of your failures. But how are you going to be successful without any failures?
Okay. Okay.
How was you going to get to where you at right now today if you didn't have it yesterday? But the only difference between you and them is you forgot about yesterday. That's the only difference between you and them. You forgot about yesterday. See, people holding on to yesterday because they still stuck in that. They still stuck in that day. They still stuck on that date.
Yeah.
They still stuck.
Yeah.
And they're asking you for help. They just don't know how. You want me to tell you how you can help them? You keep walking in your position. You keep shifting, a.k.a. evolving, a.k.a. progression. Because they're going to be the same ones to throw the tribulation at you. They're going to throw the trial at you. And then, just like with the scale, that's that hand with them throwing. Then automatically, this is going to be thrown at you too. So not only do you got trial and tribulations on this side, you got trial and tribulations on this side. So now while you in the middle, come on now, let me line this up.
Yeah.
You in the middle, guess what? I am Lord. I know this going to happen and this going to happen. You know how to handle it because you got influence and authority over it.
Watch it, sir.
Somebody mad at you because you being a good example to your kids. Somebody mad at you because you're a good father. Somebody mad at you because you're a good mother. Somebody mad at you because you're a good grandmother. Somebody mad at you because you're a good grandfather. They mad at you because you are there right now in that position and you taking care of business the way that you're supposed to take care of business. You giving them love. You mad, they mad because you ain't giving them no love, but you are giving them love, they just don't want to accept it. See, some people don't want to accept love. And when they don't accept love, they don't even accept the fact that they have power. The power is love, is what I just told y'all. The power is love. First thing you got to do is love.
Yeah.
You got to love the stuff that you in.
Yeah.
You got to love being in the wilderness. Huh?
Okay.
What, huh? You don't. You got to love the fact that you had to spend 4 months. There's some other people did some real time out there.
Yeah.
You understand? But they had the minute that they accept. See, now I'm talking like somebody that's on the right hand. See, the moment you got to accept, the moment that you accept. Okay, let me show you. When you're in the church and the preacher got through sweating and he got the towel in his hand and he said the doors of the church is open.
Yeah.
And you got to go up there and you sitting there and you just got all kinds of stuff going on and you got to accept. You got to accept the fact that they asking you, do you want to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? So now you got to battle. Who you battling with? Yourself.
Yeah.
Because you got to make a decision.
Yeah.
You're not in position because you don't want to make a decision. The Bible says don't be lukewarm. The Bible says don't be lukewarm. Okay, it's either this or it's either that. Okay, so there's your decision. Okay, you either going by the world standard. I'm going to just go by the world standard. You either going to make a good decision or you're going to make a bad decision. There are people told me, listen, true story. Them people told me, Reggie, you got to stop getting high. You got to stop feeling these ways. And I'm sitting up here. This is the guy talking to me. This is my PO talking to me. And I'm sitting right here. I said, yes, sir. But in my mind, I told him, you got me messed up. I'm going to get high as many times as I want to. Because I ain't no drug addict. And sure enough, I made a decision in my mind. See, I'm supposed to show y'all something. I didn't make a decision and got high. I already was high. I already was high. You want to know why I say I'm already high? Because I already was high in my mind. I didn't even do it yet.
Right.
So when I get to this part right here, there's a part right here. Read Deuteronomy 30:16.
It says, for I command you this day to love the Lord your God and to keep his commands, decrees, and regulations by walking in his ways. If you do this, you will live and multiply, and the Lord your God will bless you in the land you are about to enter and occupy.
Let's just take the last part. The land you're about to enter and occupy. You choose the land that you want to go to. And you're going to have to occupy it. So when I chose to get high in my mind, I chose that I was going to jail. Jail was already in sight for me. I give y'all even a little secret. Before that, I read a horoscope. The horoscope told me that you was going to jail. I told the horoscope, you a lie. And still ended up in jail. Because I already decided I was going there. You know why I had to go there? Because I was already there. Okay, let me tell y'all what I really just said. In the decision that I made, in the world standard, was a bad decision.
Yeah.
Did God stop loving me? And did he leave me? Or was he at jail waiting on me? He was at jail waiting on me.
That's it.
Because when I accepted, Lord, I'm going back to when we were at church and you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. When I accepted the fact that I had to stay in jail, the land that I was in, jail was not bad for me. Jail was not bad for me. I had love in jail. They washed my uniform in jail and put my uniform in a bag with my name on it. So when I got through working in the kitchen, I came back, I had a brand new uniform. I didn't have the old uniforms that they had in there. They had got some new ones. And the new ones, they gave it to me. I had a size that rarely nobody even wore, the 10X, and it was just for me. It was just for me. Because I was in position. Because I had the shift. Did I get mad at the shift? The shift was me going to jail. Did I get mad at the shift? No, I didn't get mad at the shift. I accepted the shift. And then I got up and did work in the shift because I got up and started giving other people love. The moment I started giving other people love, I was eating real food in jail. Not the county food. I was eating real food. I had a kolache in jail. No, I'm telling y'all this because you got to understand, how do you get a kolache in jail when they don't feed you kolaches?
Okay.
But I was in position.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I already knew that some people wasn't even going to like it because I had privileges. And these privileges was, I had the opportunity to do what I'm doing right now, I did it in jail. Do you know, let me tell you a little secret. In jail, you can't even have a prayer circle. In jail, you can't even have a prayer circle. Let me tell you how good I knew. Let me tell you how good the Lord was to me. Let me tell you how good he was to me. Let me tell you how good I was to myself. Do you understand that the guards let me leave at a certain time to come back to the pod and to lead the whole, we had church. Yeah. We went in the church building.
Yeah.
But they let somebody come in from the church and on Mondays and talk to us. But what I'm saying is they let us go outside where we didn't supposed to go outside. They let us go to the rec area and they let us have little studies like we have right now. They let us do what we're doing right now. And I was the head. I had a deacon. in jail. I called him a deacon because he was older than me. I called him a deacon because he was doing certain things in there that I was paying attention to. And then one day I went over there and talked to him and all he told me was how much power and influence he had over the situation. And I sat right next to him and I got the same energy. Not only that, I knew somebody in the little congregation that was with me. He was learning, he was studying. He got mad at me on the last day that I was there and wanted to fight me over this. Because basically all he was telling me was, I am upset at you because you're in position and you're getting things that I'm not getting. The only reason why he didn't get them things because he didn't love me.
Sir.
And I'm telling him, the only reason why you're not getting them things is because you're not in position. See, the people that think in the world, they think that you talking down on them, or they think that I'm better than you. Now, I'm just telling you the secret key, the secret ingredient is you're not loving me. You showing me your hate. The guards came in and led the classes. You know, they could have got fired for that.
Wow.
Sure did. Sure, he came out there and led. All I'm saying is, the people that I'm talking about, they knew who they were. They knew that they had power and authority and influence. I knew I did. I knew that I had enough power that I could do something that they said I couldn't do. Let me say this again. I knew I had enough power and authority to do something they said I can't do. Do you have that same power to do something they said that you can't do? They said you wasn't going to be a good father to them kids because you're not with their mama. You got an opportunity to be a good father even though you're not with their mother.
That's right.
And get along with their mama. You can get along with their mama without being with their mama. You and the mama can have a relationship that's filled with love. You don't have to be in love with that person, but you love that person, and then that relationship builds stronger. Them kids can grow up the way that they're supposed to grow up because they got an example. But y'all let the world break that up, just like they broke everything else up, just like they broke every religion up and separated every religion, and now religion's fighting against a religion over a word that's still true. Because if they all knew this here, right here, then we wouldn't have no problem. We wouldn't be separated. But why do we live in a country that say united we stand and divided we fall, but everything that we stand for is divided? Proverbs 3:1. My child, never forget the things I have taught you. Some versions say my son. Some versions say my child. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just don't forget the things I have taught you.
Yeah.
Don't forget the things I have taught you. And it's not me teaching you. You want to know why it's not me teaching you? Because of this. If I'm made in this image, and it was already word in the beginning, I'm talking Bible, huh?
Okay.
I'm talking Bible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And they don't like me up here talking because I did something they didn't like in 1999. I smoked a little weed in 1999. They don't like me. I can't be up here preaching. I can't be up here teaching because I smoked weed in 1999. But am I smoking weed right now in 2021? No, I am not. So the fact of the matter is that I learned from what I did and say, look, man, I'm a little bit more clear-minded than I was in 1999, and I'm able to be up here, to stand up here, and my skin is beautiful. My skin is radiating like the sun. I'm a handsome young man, and I'm doing the work for the Lord because I love it, and I ain't doing it because I want somebody to give me something. I'm doing it because of the love of, because I know love is God, and God is love, and I know I'm made in this image, so I look just like him. So if I look just like him, my skin look good, my God look good, because I am Lord, because I have the power and the influence.
Come on, sir.
Proverbs 3:2. If you do this, I just told y'all we live in a country that say united we stand, divided we fall. And I just got up and told y'all, my child, never forget the things I have taught you.
Yeah.
But if you do this, see, let me tell you what this, that's why I put a comma right there. If you do this, what is this? If you never forgot the things that I taught you,
Yeah.
you will live many years and your life will be satisfied. If you don't do what I taught you, your life won't be satisfied.
Yeah.
That's what that just said.
Yeah.
That's what Proverbs said. Reggie didn't say that. Proverbs said that. And you know Proverbs ain't nothing but wisdom.
That's right.
Okay, so now you get some wisdom. Remember the word wisdom, because I'm supposed to get to it, because it's in here. You will live many years, but the many years that you live, you will live to be satisfied. I want y'all to take a picture. I want y'all to just know somebody that's been here for a long time. Just know somebody that's been on this earth for a long time. There's somebody in your family that's been on earth for a long time. Maybe, just maybe, they never forgot the things that...
Okay.
And it's satisfied.
Yeah.
Maybe they knew something else too. Maybe they knew if they never let loyalty and kindness lead them. Loyalty and kindness. You know how I know there ain't no loyalty today? Because there's too many people screaming loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I'm loyal. That's how you know loyal doesn't even exist no more, because people saying it instead of doing it. Never let loyalty and kindness lead you. Tie them around your neck as a reminder. Write them down in your hearts. Some of us took the necklace off and we ain't got no love. I can't make this up, man. Some of us took the necklace off and put a chain on our neck. I'm not talking about 14K platinum, rose gold, or none of that.
Right.
The same chains that was enslaved over there was the same chains you put around your neck because you let go of the loyalty and the kindness, so you just enslaved yourself.
Wow.
Write them down in your hearts. You can't write them down in your heart because it ain't there. All you can give is no love. There was another word in front of that, but it's an artist that sing that song. And I know right now if that artist get on stage and sing that song, everybody in there gonna sing that same song. Now you tell me how much power that man got for telling y'all I ain't got no love. I like me anyway. I like me some rap music.
Yeah.
But some of that stuff, you cannot say that with your tongue.
Okay.
You got to be careful. Psalms 37:5 says, commit. We don't do that no more. We do not do that no more. Commit your way to the Lord. Let's stop right here. I love definitions. I love explaining definitions. This is Psalms 37:5. It says, commit your way to the Lord. Who is Lord? Someone or something having power.
Yeah.
Put your name right there. I said, put your name right there. We're gonna do a little exercise. Okay? School is still in, by the way. Commit your way, Reginald, and trust in Reginald, and Reginald will do it. Can I ask y'all a question? I want y'all to put a remark down, put the answer in it. So I want to go back and look at it tomorrow so I can look at it to make sure that we walking in the same line. Lord is a noun. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Lord is a noun. Your name is a noun.
Yeah.
They are both nouns. So if you combine the two, if you combine your name and the title of Lord, and you combine it, see when you combine it, here comes the bonus. When you combine it, you put yourself in the image. When you put it together, you put yourself in the image. So now you put yourself in the image. So now I'm going to insert. We're gonna shift the position today. We're gonna shift out of this wilderness today. Okay, so my name is there. Reginald has power and authority or influence. I'm a master and a ruler. I am made in his image, the creator. So I am beautifully made on this day. And I will commit to my own, commit your way, Reginald. Trust in myself. Because a lot of y'all don't even trust yourself. A lot of y'all don't even trust yourself around money because you're going to steal it.
Oh, wait a minute.
A lot of y'all don't trust yourself around somebody else's significant other because you're going to flirt with them.
Uh-oh.
Some of y'all don't even trust going around the rainbow community because you're going to bash them. You don't even trust yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. But when you start trusting in yourself, you can do it. Nike. You can do it. When you trust in yourself, see, I play basketball, and I'm dominantly right hand. Give it to him right hand. They got scout reports out there. They say, look, Reggie will kill you with his right hand. Make him use his left. Uh-oh. So now, I don't trust in my left hand. Why you don't trust in your left hand? I've been saying this the whole lesson. Why you don't trust your left hand? Because you ain't never done it before. You ain't never tried it before. So you start working on your left hand. Will it feel funny when you start working on your left hand? Yes, because you're not left-handed. Then the more you start doing it, you're making progress. And now the people mad at you because you used your right hand this whole time. You learned how to use your left hand. And now when you use your left hand, you look just as pretty using your left hand than you did your right hand. Now they're mad at you because you know how to use both hands. But you studied yourself.
All right.
You studied yourself to be approved. You said, well, in order for me to be a dominant In order for me to have influence, and in order for me to have power, I got to work on my weaknesses.
Yeah.
What is your weakness? That's the same problem they had in the wilderness. They did not work on their weak. They did not work on their weakness at all. All they did was work on their strengths, which was complaining. So guess what? If they worked on not complaining, which means in some situation you ain't gotta open your mouth to explain to nobody. So why you explaining? You ain't got nothing but a certain amount of breath before it's taken away from you. So quit wasting time trying to explain because you're wasting breath. Some of that breath could be used for loving somebody.
Watch
Nuggets.
Watch it.
We ain't in Denver. Look, never forget what you experienced throughout all of your decisions. Never forget what you experienced out of all of your decisions. Let me tell you what I got wrote down on my paper. Whatever decision was made, it was perfect.
That's right.
Of course you didn't plan it, or maybe you did, but whatever happened in return from it, you got something out of it.
Yeah.
What energy did you give off when you decided to do it? What happened to your energy when you did it? When you did something you had no business doing, and something told you don't do it, and you did it anyway. And when you did it, you got exactly what you're supposed to get, but when you did it, you understood that, okay, so now I got to correct myself. A lot of people never corrected themselves right there and continue to go this way. That means they was in the wilderness. It only supposed to take them 7 to 10 business days. Some of the people still out there 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years. Still in the wilderness, and they still just right across the street from the promised land. Ooh. No matter how long it took them to get over there, they still right across the street from the promised land.
Wow.
Anyway. Did you get a jump start? Did you reset? Did you mourn? Were you excited? Were you upset? Whenever you made a decision, did any of these things happen to you? Did you get a jump start when you made the decision, bad or good? Did you reset when you made the decision, bad or good? Did you mourn? Were you excited? Were you upset? You learn from that. Because if you was upset about it, guess what? You got to learn how to stop being so upset all the time.
That's right. That's right.
It's easy for you to say, yeah, I know, and it's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to not get upset because some of the times you got to see me, Jack. You got to smell my cologne. Rest in peace, Pimp C. You got to smell my cologne, Jack. But you know what? The moment I stopped letting them smell my cologne, and I realized that I'm in position and I have power, and I realized I can't let them take that from me, I don't have to correct them. Do you know how much power you get back when you don't correct somebody that was wrong? Because they never was wrong in the first place, because they got to experience the same thing you just got to experience when you made your bad decision in 1999. All right. Let's wrap this up. Can we get Proverbs 28, 26, and then 23, 24? Officer land the plane. Ain't no wings. Ain't no passengers. Ain't no pilot.
Proverbs 28, 26. Those who trust their own insight are foolish, but anyone who walks in wisdom is safe.
Can you say it one more time?
Those who trust their own insight are foolish, but anyone who walks in wisdom is safe.
How do you get wisdom?
You gotta get understanding.
Gotta get an understanding. What you gotta understand? That you don't know everything.
Okay.
My child, never forget the things I have taught you. How you gonna get any type of wisdom if you don't let nobody teach you? You don't want nobody to teach. Can't nobody teach you. You don't want nobody to teach you. Can't nobody teach you. Because you're too busy being judgmental. You're too busy trying to find the flaw in somebody's teaching instead of trying to get some knowledge. Trying to get some wisdom. Because you got to validate wisdom. I don't care which person said it. What's the difference between a homeless person, the finest woman or man in the world, and a drug addict? What's the difference? There is no difference. They all gonna die.
Okay.
There is no difference between them. So it doesn't matter what life they live, because you can learn something from 3 of them lives. You can learn something.
Yeah.
Point blank period. So whatever you learn, you've been taught, and you remember what you've been taught.
That's right.
That's how you get wisdom, ladies and gentlemen. 23 and 4.
Don't wear yourself out trying to get rich. Be wise enough to know when to quit.
You're already rich.
Gotcha.
Why are you wasting time trying? Here goes this word again. Why are you wasting? That's what it said, right? Trying to get rich. Why are you wasting time trying to get rich? Can you try to watch? Can you try to understand what I'm saying? Can I try to pick up this water bottle? I want y'all to just give me a couple of seconds. I'm almost done. Can you try to pick up this water bottle? Ain't no such. I cannot try. I cannot try to pick this water bottle. Yeah. I'm doing this for a reason because it's a lot of people who got this water bottle in their life. And they need to understand what I'm doing with this particular water bottle. Take this water bottle out and everything that you're supposed to do, and you keep saying you're trying to do it. I'm showing you right now what it looks like. I'm trying to pick this bottle up. This is what you trying to get your life together looks like.
Oh Lord.
This is what you trying to stop cussing people out look like. This is what you trying to quit hating people over there. That's what this look like. You can either do this or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Nuggets. Jeremiah 9:23.
This is what the Lord says. Don't let.
Hold. This is what who said?
The Lord.
Okay, this is what the Lord said. The Lord is a noun, right?
Yes.
Okay, and my name is a noun. So tell them what Reginald said.
Don't let the wise boast in their wisdom, or the powerful boast in their power, or the rich boast in their riches.
Quit talking about how much of whatever you have. Because that's what boast mean, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about. Why you got to talk about it? Because the most somebody talk about being something, I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I want. If you show it, if I'm looking at it, if I'm looking at it,
yeah,
and it's good, and it looks like the image, and it got some power, some influence, y'all missing it, man. Y'all missing it, man. If I'm looking at it, they got some power, they got some authority, they got some influence, and it's in the image, and man, it's teachable. It's teachable. Oh man, they got some mileage on them, and they mileage look good too. They mileage it ain't raggedy, you know. They got loyalty and kindness. I'm gonna have to put that around my neck. I'm gonna have to wear that.
All right.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is what you look like. You look like everything that was written. You are Lord. The Lord said all. No, he said it because he believed it.
Yeah.
The Lord said this because he believed it. So if God said this because he believed it, that means you should believe in yourself. I'm really trying to get you to understand. In the beginning, it was your creator. He created everything, and he said, you made in my image.
That's right.
So everything you created is good.
That's right.
Every bad situation you created was good. Every horrible experience you experienced was good. Take that.
Yeah.
Take that. Quit trying, people. It's not even a word. Trying is not even a word. They took try and put "ing" at the end. Don't they always put "ing" at every word that they created in the dictionary? Why they always try to put "ing" to make it look like you're doing it right now? Is trying doing it right now? I just taught them another definition.
That's right.
Is trying doing it right now? Because they sure try to put that in the dictionary to make it look like you doing it right now. I'm trying to wash the dishes. What? I'm trying to be Lord. I'm trying to understand who I am. I'm trying. We already did Deuteronomy, do the right thing, 30:16. And we're going to end with this. In Haggai chapter 1, God was revealing the people's wrong thinking. This is how we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
This is how we're going to wrap this up. It's 5. I got 5 up here. Whole chapter 1. Go ahead and check that out. I did for my own self.
Yeah.
And this is what I got out of it. Let me get my paper. Wrong thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, now, out of everything that was explained today, let's give you some right thinking.
Okay.
Let's take the word Lord, and we're going to do this. Again, we're going to do this every Saturday. I don't care. We're going to do this every Saturday, so you might as well get ready. You're going to have to deal with me, Jack. We're going to take that away, Lord, and we're going to put your name right there. Everybody put your name below. Yeah, you got to type. You sure do. Put your name in there. Some of y'all got 3-letter names. Put your name right there. This is you. You have power and authority over influence over anything that's in front of you right now. You got power over it. So quit trying to have power. You got power. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Wrong thinking. People were saying that it wasn't the right time for the Lord's house to be built. In fact, it was always the right time to put God's priorities first. Didn't I just say that in a handful? I just said that in a handful, right? People were saying it wasn't time to build. When is the right time to? Right now. Jack is what they saying. They ain't say they was trying. Right now. The time is right now. That's why I say put your name right there right now. When you put your name there right now, you're going to put power to yourself right now. Because guess what you got to face right now today? The stuff that you got to face for today. Today was prepared yesterday for you. That's why you shouldn't be worried about it happening today, because you already know you prepared for it, because you're a spiritual warrior. You was already in training. You was in training. You know how you was in training? Because everything that you faced over there, you got to face it right here. And everything that you got to face over there, when you get there, you already know how to face it. So that's why you're in training. When you took a lick or you took a blow, you still took that. Instead of like, wait a minute, this is how you look like. This is how you look like when you ain't ready. Wait a minute. That's how you look. But if you're ready, you take it, you know, just like them wrestlers, they look, they get to shake their head. I can't feel it no more. None of that stuff phases me no more. That's when you know you're ascending. When none of that stuff phases you anymore. Nuggets. Yeah. Wrong priorities. Okay. I'm almost ready. Give me a couple more minutes, I promise you. I keep out here all day. Wrong priorities. Wrong priorities. Let me tell you the wrong priority. What is your Lord today? What has power and influence over you? You didn't want to put your name up there, and you didn't want to put your name in the chat. I get it. So, who is your power? And who is your Lord? Who has power over you? Who is your master or your ruler? I ain't even going to start explaining. I just want y'all to know that, okay? All right. That's good. Wrong priorities, because you don't even know who you are. I don't even want to go any further.
My Lord.
Don't talk to us unless you know who you are. We can tell if you don't know who you are by the way that you talk. Because if you come to any one of us and you tell us that you trying, how long are you going to try? They got tryouts, right?
Yes.
Tryouts, right?
Yes.
You either going to make it or you're not.
That's right. That's it.
You either going to make it or you're not.
Right.
You're going to try. Yeah. Because as long as you try.
Watch it, sir.
But when you do it, you're going to make the trial. When you go in there and do it, and you know who you are, and you done worked on your craft, when you go try out, you already made it. Because before you tried out, you already said, I made it. Before you tried out, you already said you made it.
Come on.
And to me, that just looks like you just put your name where Lord is at. So again, if you ain't done it, you need to do it. I'm watching. I got my eye on you. Poor results. Some of y'all,
sir,
poor results. I was a teacher. I got a friend, I got a teacher friend, sister. We both know that we just seen some poor results.
Yeah.
On the scale of 0 to 100, we have seen 16s. They wasn't even 20-inch rims yet. They didn't even make a 20 on that test because they tried to take the test. That's why they got a 20.
Okay.
When you studied for the test, when you studied, I said it 3 times because Future say everything 3 times. That's why I like all his songs, because I know his songs because he say everything 3 times. When you studied for the test, that means you knew the answers. That means that the answers was already given to you. Look at this is my nugget face. You studied for the test.
Yeah.
They gave you the answers for the test. The whole week you was reading the answers of the test, then you had an opportunity to go home and study the answers again. So therefore, you can't sit up there and say you didn't know the answers because they gave you the answers. Right. And you can't say that you was trying to take the test because you ain't even read the stuff that they gave you even when you had an opportunity when everybody was reading together. Because everybody else knew who they was, but you didn't. Lord. You had poor results. The people's flawed way of life was delivering poor results. You expect much, but see it turned out to be little. God said they needed to be careful thought to their ways. Careful thought to their ways. Careful studying for the test. This ain't studying for the test. Building the wrong kingdom.
Ooh.
I don't know what y'all out here, the three pigs, y'all out here building straw houses. What's the other one? What the mud? They made out of mud? Sticks, all that stuff. The grass from Galveston, you know that ain't gonna last. That grass crunchy in the Cheeto. Yeah. Out there building houses from no firm foundation whatsoever and wonder as soon as somebody walk by your house and fall down. Because you can sit up there and watch you. I'm not going.
Wait a minute.
You ain't even. Oh, man, you even had. Some of y'all had grandma in the house and ain't learned nothing from grandma.
Wow.
Grandma made biscuits from scratch. You still buying Pillsbury in the can. She said that every time. Here's the cold part, though. I ain't gonna lie. Here's the cold part. You ate the biscuits. You was in the kitchen when she was making the biscuits. Here it is. Here it is. I'm supposed to drop it. She told you to get the ingredients out the kitchen when you was in the kitchen looking at her make it, and you still don't know how to make it. People giving you the game. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You right here getting the game. Ain't even sewing it in. Because your mind on something else. That's why you got poor results. That's why you got wrong priorities. That's why you got wrong thinking. That's why I think it up here first. Because I just told you, when I told that man, my probation officer, that I'm still going to get high in my mind, I was already high. That's why jail was right there. That's why my pee was already dirty when it was time to go pee. You ain't got to worry about that no more, Jack. A new understanding. Oh, God dog, a new one. Because some of y'all still got the old one.
Uh-oh.
Some of y'all still got the old one. Some of y'all still got the old one. And know you still got it. And telling yourself you got a new one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. A new understanding. Eventually the penny drops and we see the people making positive decisions to obey the voice of the Lord. They go their word again. They start obeying their own voice. No. I know we can laugh, but think about it. How many times have you been in this position? Man, I knew I should have turned right. I knew I shouldn't have went to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have drunk all that alcohol. Right? Who you think was talking to you?
Watch it, sir.
Who do you think was talking? No, seriously. The God that's in you, right? When you accepted Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior, you accepted him into your life. This is what it looked like. He came out the cloud and he came into your life. Now you can put him in your house.
Wow. You
can put him in your house. You invited Jesus to come in the house. He in the house, living in your house dirty as hell. Filthy. Got all kinds of stuff that Jesus would not like, but he's still in there. Because he knew he was Jesus. He knew he was Jesus Christ. I know how to clean this up. You ain't gonna like it.
Okay.
You know my voice now, don't you?
Yeah.
You know my voice now, right? Yep. Don't this sound like awareness to me, though? That sounds like awareness. That seems like you're becoming aware, right? That seems like that your thinking ain't stinking no more. That seems like you just changed the way that you was thinking, because now that you know that you accept something, now you gotta be accountable for it. Now all of a sudden, now you got some accountability. All of a sudden, now you got some sense. You got a little sense now, because you done did it this way enough. You didn't know what does that feel like, and you was like, you done came to some sense. You done came to your Lordness. You done came to your Christness. You done said that I can't live like that no more. I can't talk like that no more. I can't walk like that no more. I can't be around these people like that no more. I need to get away from them people. That's how you gotta get away from people. You gotta get away from them, Jack, man. Because look, you can know these people your whole entire life. Now, after this, I'm done. You can know these people your whole entire life. Y'all could have had a bond that was unbreakable, and you know that you was soulmates and everything. But it comes a time in your life where you know what? You just got to separate the wheat from the tares. Because some people ain't going to congratulate you. Some people ain't going to tell you how proud they are. They're going to tell you. But this is the thing, though. Man, quit letting people tell you stuff. Some of y'all sit up there waiting on people to tell you stuff. You should already know. When you know, you ain't got to worry about somebody telling you something. Yeah, it feel good. I ain't going to take that. It do feel good saying, man, I love the way that you teach that stuff up there, man. Because you really, you understand? Some people need that. That's love, though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know when it's, You know when it's not love. Come on, man. When you in harmony, you know when it's not love. Because you're in harmony. You in there together. You in harmony, man. You know, hey, man, that's off rhythm, brother. You messing up my vibration, man. You ever been in a place and you see somebody, your nose flare up? It's not that you don't like that person. That person is vibrating. That person is taken away from your Wi-Fi. Got a signal set off. And if somebody knows your Wi-Fi code, it takes some of your Wi-Fi away. You understand what I'm saying? You don't get a good signal. Somebody taking that stuff away from you, making your signal weak. Some of y'all got people around you making your signal weak. Some people need your signal because they need to be strengthened right now, though. I'm telling you. Some people that say they love you, they don't love you. But that don't mean you stop loving them.
That's right.
And the way that you show them that you don't talk to, you don't know. Whatever they say to you, don't let it. Whatever they say to you, don't let it get on the inside. Don't let it interrupt what you got on the inside because you vibrate. You on that level. You understand who you are. So I'm telling you, as soon as you get to that place, it's going to be that person that you love that try to take you out of there. I'm talking about the moment that you do it. Because if you never understood it and you just not getting some understanding because you asked for some understanding, you was like, understanding. Oh, give me some understanding. Oh, give me some understanding. The more you sitting up there, oh, give me some understanding. The more you keep saying it, the next thing, because you're standing in here, you're in a position of begging anyway. And then when you get out the position of begging, because all of a sudden now, give me some understanding, and you look up, there's understanding everywhere. And you be like, wait a minute, that was there the whole time. It was there the whole time, but you never did it because you never was looking for it. Because you never asked for it. You don't never ask for it because you ain't never, he said, you never asked for it. That's why you didn't receive it. The Lord said that.
Yeah. You
said that. You ain't got it because you never asked for it. How do you ask for it? You can go in the closet, and how do you ask for it? Here's the key, though. I'm going to tell you the real thing. When you ask for it, ask like you already got it.
All right.
Now, that's meditation. Meditation is positive affirmation. You know what a positive affirmation is? Saying it. Okay, what good is it for me to say it if I don't believe it? That's why I say don't worry about and trying to get rich. You're already rich. Even if you only got $25 in your pocket.
That's it.
You're rich. Church, what on church? I ain't got nothing else to say. Put your name down there if you Lord. Yeah. Get the sleep out your eyes. Time to wake up. That's right. Get about that bed. I'm about to play with y'all.